The cold winds had trapped the dark alleys of the city in their icy grip. The dim moonlight cast a sorrowful glow upon the old crumbling walls. In one of these deserted corners, a black-furred cat, Stephen, huddled close to a little kitten Shih Tzu. This city was ruthlessly, especially under the rule of Joseph, a tyrant who controlled every cat through fear and power. Stephen had endured countless hardships in her life, but now she had only one thing left to lose, her beloved Shih Tzu. Yet, amidst the darkness, there was hope. She knew of a place where Joseph's terror could never reach. Kids TV Cartoon UK. A place where cats were safe, where little ones could find joy, love, and peace. If only she could reach it, Joseph would never be able to harm them again. But the journey was pricelessly long, and she knew Joseph would not let her escape so easily. One night, while Joseph and his minions were celebrating their latest victory, Stephen seized the opportunity. Holding Shih Tzu close to her chest, she disappeared into the shadows, her heart pounded with a single thought: freedom! But Joseph soon learned of her escape. The moment of one of his spies informed him. He mounted his fastest white horse and charged after her with full force. Stephen raced through alleys, rooftops, and darkened streets, but Joseph's horse thundered behind her, closing the distance. With every passing second, each pounding rooftop felt like an approach of death itself. "You cannot escape me, Stephen," Joseph's voice littered through the night's venomous and cruelty. Stephen's heart pounded in terror, but she knew stopping was not an option. Ahead lay an old rickety bridge spanning a deep and raggy river. She had almost reached safety, but Joseph was right behind her. "This is the end for you, Stephen," Joseph snarled. Stephen had held Shih Tzu tightly, but Joseph was fast. With one swift motion, he reached out to snatch the kitten. The little one let out a terrified cry, and Stephen felt her heart had shattered into millions of pieces. But tonight, Stephen was not just any ordinary cat. Tonight, she was a mother. With a fierce roar, she lunged at Joseph. A brutal battle interrupted. Atop a fragile bridge, Joseph was strong, but the power of a mother's love had awakened within Stephen. One claw, another strike, a powerful blow. Joseph's face was wounded, his pristine white fur now stained with red. But Stephen refused to back down. With one final desperate to push, she shoved Joseph hard towards the bridge edge. Joseph struggled to regain his footing, but the slippery planks betrayed him. Joseph plummeted into the raging waters below. The current swept him away, carrying him into the darkness forever. Stephen gripped the bridge's weakened rope, steadying herself. She held Shih Tzu close to her heart. The little kitten trembled in her arms, but he was safe now. Ahead, battened in warm golden light, was a door. Kids TV Cartoon UK. Upon reaching the gates, Stephen finally let out a breath of relief. Today, a mother's love had conquered cruelty and fear. Upon reaching the gates, Stephen finally let out a breath of relief. Today, a mother's love had conquered cruelty and fear. This story teaches us that a mother's love is stronger than any force in the world. Courage, love, and sacrifices will always trample over darkness.